Well, I'm out here again going to check. I just got the one trap out here. Oh, how y'all doing? This is Trapping Ray. Trapper Ray. Anyway, ain't been doing too much trapping lately. But I don't know. I have some ideas, but we're just gonna go check this trap. Supposed to storm here in the afternoon soon, about by 4 anyway. So I'm just gonna check this trap and just walk around and see what's up. There's my place. I'm gonna eventually, probably not today because of the rain coming, but get some limbs and set that for a good blind, and we're gonna be another place to sit even for deer season because they use these trails through here. So that'll be a good place. And I'm gonna check this trap. Let's see, I think it's right over here. Right in here. Didn't go out this morning. Just want to be good and rested up for the next few days. I mean, this is kind of my last shot. I got till the 20th, so I mean, it ain't over after this weekend, but this weekend, if any days are supposed to be good, it's supposed to be this weekend, so we'll see. I ain't got a damn thing in that trap. That fucking pisses me off, excuse my language. I guess. There ain't nothing. It's wide open. I'm gonna leave it here one more night. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna put you down for a minute. Well, I'm just gonna freshen it up with some fresh bait. It's really irritating me. I started to bring a can of sardines, and I wish I had it now. Anyway, I'm just gonna freshen up the bait, and that's it. I'm gonna give it one more night. And we'll see, after that, then I'm going to change locations and then also, fresh bait and everything. But I'm gonna leave it here one more night. What the hell was that? Gun fell over. Holy shit, scared the fuck out of me. Oh! And I didn't do that video yet about my gun. Yeah, that's better. That's more. I think that'll work. All right, I guess let's see where I can set you up and you can maybe watch a little. And I don't want to have, let's see. Okay, we'll put that over there. And then maybe you can see something there. We'll see. Let's freshen up this bait. I got a funny story I'm going to tell you all one of these days about what happened a couple days ago, but not right now. It wasn't so funny while it happened, but you'll understand what I'm talking about when I tell you. But just gonna put the fresh bait down in there. Try not to get scratched up in these damn briars.
more. This is just dog food, canned dog food mixed in with some dry food and then some chicken grease. Just to hold it together good. Okay, that's that. I think I'll throw a little bit more dry dog food down to kind of lead them to the trap. Don't look like it did too good. Probably just wasting dry dog food. But we're gonna try. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. The only other thing, there's a couple things. Brushing in the fucking trap, which is for possums, they say that ain't necessary. Just set everything down there and they'll eat anything. Well, I don't think I've caught them all out of here. I've caught 5. And 2 of them I let go. So that's 3 that I took, that I killed from here. One of them, well, I would have ended up killing it anyway, but it's the one I caught in the snare. And I didn't get back to take the snares for 2, 3, 4 days, I can't remember. And I feel bad about that one. It is a good size one. Would have been nice. But okay, that's it. That's it. And I'm going to go, only other thing I'm going to do is go grab that tarp that's at that one stand. I'm going to eat. I'll tell you that story here in a minute. Back on. That's the damn woodpecker. You know, remember Woody Woodpecker? And he had that. Well, I didn't realize that when I was a kid, and even as an adult. Now, that's kind of the noise they want to make. Now, they exaggerate a little bit. Anyway, that's all I can do, except for move it, and I'm going to leave it here one more night. Okay. God dang, backpack gets caught on my goddamn belt. I'm cussing a lot today, ain't I? And actually, I was in a pretty good mood and everything's cool. So I come out here and ain't got a goddamn thing in my trap. Okay, yeah, we're going to head back over to that. My original blind I set up way back last season for deer. I'm going to take that tarp down because I'm going to use it. That mobile home that's in front of me, okay, nobody can live in it now, and it's going to be eventually tore down. And they're going to put another one in there. Let's walk around this way. And so it's got a front porch on there. And those turkeys like to go around that way. So I'm going to set up on the porch, and that tarp is going to block my view, block anybody from seeing me on the porch, especially the houses right there. I don't want them to see what's happening. And so that's why I'm taking this tarp. And I'll put it back maybe. Well, after spring turkey I will, because then I'll be getting ready for deer. I already talked to my neighbor. He's gonna give me, I don't have many tools, at least power tools, which I'm gonna work on that. But
I got the bottom half of a ladder stand. And what I plan on doing is modifying it where I can set it up on a tree. Got something on my nose. Set it up on a tree, and then take a lock-on stand and put it up there. So I'll be about 12 foot up, which ain't ideal, but that's a problem. There ain't many trees in here I could get higher anyway. So that'll be just another place to hunt from for deer season. So anyway, here's this tarp. Let's see where I can set you where maybe you can see something. Let's see. Let's set this back over here. And then we're gonna set you right there. Maybe you can see something, maybe not. I'm not gonna take my backpack off because I'm gonna be taking this one down. Irritating that back. Real irritating. This ain't nothing. Especially this old cheap piece of plastic shit I bought off of, I can't remember what one of those Chinese, where you get the Chinese shit, real cheap. Timu or Wish, can't remember which one, but it served the purpose here. Just I had this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I had this. I got to talk louder, don't I? I had this blind set up here, but I was way open here. Now I could have put a bunch of limbs here, but I had this, so I put it there just so something couldn't see me from behind me. Okay, what am I going to do with this? I guess I got to take my backpack off. I don't want to. See if I can fit it in my pocket. Only got a little bit to go. There we go. All right, we're ready to go home. It's going to be quick. I'm not going to hunt this afternoon. It's supposed to be storming. We'll see. We'll see. If somehow it clears up real good by like 6 or something like that, then I might come back out and sit. But for sure, mark my words, tomorrow morning I'm gonna be out in that blind that I've seen the turkeys and heard them. Gonna be out there at about 6:30, right in there sometime. That's a little more than a half hour before sunrise. And I'm gonna be ready. Now, will the turkeys cooperate? I kind of doubt it. But all I can do is what I can do. And we'll just have to see what happens. what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna put my gun up, and I'll take this backpack off, and then I'm gonna walk around there and put this up. Kitty was out hunting. She's out in the woods quite a bit. I got Bella going to the vet the 24th. And I don't know that I'm gonna get her rabies. She's out, she's never out without me. And she does not like to go in the woods. So I don't think I'm gonna get her rabies. She's got a big tick on her neck. I should have, anyway, I never showed you all. I'm gonna set this, well, set around this way, sorry. And she's had it for a while, and I've tried to get it off more than once, many times. And I should have made an appointment a long time before now, but I kept thinking I could figure a way to get it off, that I haven't. So just going to the vet, probably going to need minor surgery to cut it out because it's been there a while. So it's probably going to end up costing me quite a bit of money, but she needs it done. All right, I don't need this on no more either. Actually, sufficient vest, I've kind of used it for the hunting, mainly just for the pockets. It's like a quick thing like today, just short sleeve shirt's awesome. Now if I was going to go out there and sit in that one of the blinds, I'd probably wear camouflage long sleeve shirt and be hot as hell. Let me let Bella out. I know she's heard me. Where's that Bella? Where's that Bella? Where's that baby? Where's that baby? Okay, let me sit down for a minute. Oh, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be right back. Be right back. Coffee. And we're gonna do that here in a minute. And I'm gonna sit down right now. Bella's out in the sun. She feels good out there. All right, it's to you. All right, I have to hold this around backwards. It's weird when you're in video mode, you can't switch cameras. So if I wanted to switch the camera with the phone, then I have to shut off the video, and I ain't figured a way to just to pause it. Maybe I'm just stupid, because there's probably a way, I would think. But anyway, this is what we're going to do for now. It's getting windy now, and it's supposed to be getting rough, so I got to get my clothes off the line out back. Yeah, my dryer took a shit on me, but I don't mind hanging them out. I like them hanging out. That's saving energy, using the old solar power and wind power, man. But I don't know what I wanted to talk to you about. Anyway, there is the little trap. I rinsed it out good. Hope I got it in view. Let me see. Anyway, it's over there in the shade. I rinsed it out good and let it air out like it is there all night, and then later this evening, if I can, depending on the weather, I don't know how bad that's going to be, I'm going to set it out there for rabbits. That's what I intended to use it for. Then I started catching freaking possum in it, so I've kind of took a few possums out enough where they've they calmed down. I'm sure there's more out there, and I know there's at least one raccoon. I wouldn't mind catching some coons, and I might have to try to snare them, get some cable snares, like 1/16, 3/32 kind of cable snares, real thin, but cable, you know how that is wrapped wire, and they're strong. I think the one I was looking at, it was either 1/16 or 3/32, could hold, could hold up to like 400 pounds. So, ain't no raccoon gonna break it. Now, the trick is to snare the little sucker, but that's gonna be my next challenge. I haven't concentrated a whole bunch on anything else, snares especially, while I'm trying to get out there to call in turkeys and stuff. That's been my main focus, but I do have these 2 traps, so I've been using them. Anyway, I'm just doing, this is, I never trapped animals. Well, I did one time. I think I told y'all about it. I was living in Renton. Actually, it was like the bottom floor of a house. It was somebody else that lived upstairs in Port Orange. And y'all probably know him. A lot of my friends on McDonald owned the house. They're right on Dunlawton, close to Winn-Dixie and all that. Well, when it was Winn-Dixie. But anyway, he there was another apartment kind of on the side behind me. Kind of behind me. I don't know. And it was a small apartment, and this old lady rented that. And she didn't have no cats there, but she rented a house from Mr. McDonald, that was close to where he lived, out in the country, a little bit out, not right in the city like this house was. And it was an old rundown house, block house, I believe, if I remember correctly. So it wasn't livable. It had run down, but it was enough. It was perfect for her and about 100 cats. She didn't ever live there, but her cats didn't. I mean, it was closed in where they didn't get out too much. Some of them would escape, Well, the city cracked down, and she had to move the cats. And they moved them. McDonald helped her find a place where he knew somebody that had some land, and they helped her, and they screened in and fenced in a big area. And while they were in the process of doing that, they were bringing cats in, and some of them were escaping. So they hired me, or she hired me, to trap the cats. So I had some traps just like these, except not the smaller ones, the bigger ones. And I was trapping cats and then putting them back in their enclosure, And I saw some gross shit. Other cats will eat the ears off of the kitten, the ones that just born and stuff. I didn't know they were cannibalistic like that. But anyway, and that's the first time I ever come face to face with a possum. And it was a good sized possum. And I got up on that trap, got close to it, and this thing hissed and growled. I wasn't even I was still about 5 foot or so away, and it scared me how mean this thing sounded, man. It was, holy shit. And I was worried to even put my hand close there to open it up and all, but I did, and luckily it just scurried on away. But that was the scariest noise she made. Or he, I don't know what it was. I didn't take that good a look, you know what I'm saying? Look at Bella out there sunbathing. Bella's sunbathing. Anyway, what I was getting at, I'm probably not going to get her a rabies shot. I mean, the vet's going to try to talk me into it, But any other shot she might need, and give me some good medicine to keep the ticks off of her, and fleas and ear mites. I know they did last time, and it worked good, and then I run out, and anyway, she got that big ass tick, and I just haven't been able to get it off. And anyway, she's going to go to the vet the 24th. Then a month or two later, I'll take Kitty and get her rabies, because she's out in the woods a lot.
She hunts. She's got squirrels, she's got rabbits, she's got birds. She goes out there and hunts. I've seen her at night. I'll go outside. I like to go outside and just shine I got a flashlight. That's I don't know what lumens it is, but it's so bright. It's like a spotlight. It's something like the police would use, I guess, or law enforcement. But I can shine it out here. I shine it up in the trees to see what I can see. And more than once, I see these yellow eyes. I said, holy shit. First couple times, holy shit, what is that? And I'll walk up on it. And then when I finally, when I see, it's Kitty. She's out there just sitting there calm. She's still hunting. I swear. She's just waiting on something to move and pounce on it. But anyway, I guess I'm going to cut this short. Well, it ain't that short, is it? But there ain't been nothing going on too much lately. I've been kind of resting up because I'm going to hunt every day hopefully the next 3 or 4 days. Be out there early. If I was a real hunter, I'd stay out there to noon or 1, but I don't know that I can do that. But now I could possibly go to the original blind that I want to go to, stay there 2-3 hours, then go to another blind, so I get up and stretch my legs and all. That might happen. Carry me some water with me, make sure don't get dehydrated. Like I have done that before, and I think y'all witnessed it, walking through there, cutting through, path, and I was parched. But what I'm going to do right now, before I take off these hot-ass clothes, I'm going to go and put this tarp up on that porch. And depending on the weather, maybe this afternoon, set up on that porch. And because they walk through the other side of that mobile home, right there. They walk over on the other side of their lot, coming from over here, from my neighbors, and then goes around and they go right in there. And sometimes they come from over here and walk down the edge of the woods and then go in front of it. So we'll see. I'm going to have that option anyway, because it's so funny. I was telling my neighbor about it. I said, I stay out in the woods, don't see a turkey, don't hear a turkey, come back, and there's 2 or 3 in the damn yard. Now they're hens, so I can't shoot them, but it's just, holy shit, I ought to just stay here on the porch. I'm going to, one of these nights, I'm going to camp out there in the woods. I got me a cot tent. That's another thing I can show y'all. It's cool. It's a cot, like a cot, but then it's got the tent over it. And I got a thick kind of mattress pad. It folds up, but it's pretty cool. I had an electric bike, and I traded the electric bike for this, and it's pretty cool. I'll tell you what I have used it for. Twice with the hurricanes, lights are off, the electric's off, and there's been once or twice that the lights was off for over a week. And it's hot in that dang house. At night it ain't bad, but it depends, But I set it out here on that concrete pad there, on the edges, and slept in that at night because it was so hot in the house. And anyway, so I'll show that to y'all one of these days, or maybe when I do the camping. When right now it's spring turkey. That's all I got. That's got to be number 1. And I got to do a video, and I'll do that soon about my gun, my pre-charged pneumatic air rifle. It's pretty powerful. Anyway, we'll talk about that on that video. But then I'm gonna get off of here, go put that tarp up. I don't know what else in. I gotta get clothes off the line. I'm gonna do that first, because I don't want, they're dry, so I gotta get them off. But anyway, Not too much sightings happen lately, I know, but that's my life. So, hey, what can I say? I enjoy, even like, hunting ain't being too productive right now. The trapping ain't being too productive. But I enjoy just getting out in the woods, and I'm doing something. I'm working harder than I normally would have, like just going for a walk. I'm doing stuff, and it's good for me, and I like being out in the woods. So, hey, it's all good. But anyway, y'all have a good rest of your day. There's my buddy, the rooster. You all have a good rest of your day. God bless you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.